up, hold 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 up. I told that bitch better hold up. Get made a throw up. Legendary about to blow up. Million niggas need to hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I told that bitch better hold up. Get made a throw up. Legendary about to blow up.
Yo, man, what's going on? It's your boy Settle, man. Look, we back with another episode, man. Hey, we ain't see y'all in a couple months, I ain't gonna lie. We've been rocking and rolling, man. A lot been going on. We've been updating the site. You already see I'm rocking the merch. You know what I'm saying? Hit the link below. It's gonna come across like that. Y'all know. Y'all tap in, man. Been a lot going on, man. We shot our first wedding. Shout out the crew that went. Lex, Benji, Charm, Soraya. You know what I'm saying? Y'all show love to my parents, man. We made a crazy, stupid movie in New Orleans. Shout out New Orleans, man. New Orleans is not for the weak. New Orleans is for the drunks. I will say that. Bourbon Street, y'all don't owe me nothing, you know what I'm saying? But y'all just need some more stuff to do in New Orleans other than to drink. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't no drinker like that. So, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, not to take away from the episode, man. I am about to sit here with a city GOAT, man. Y'all already know who I'm for. Y'all don't even know. Y'all, okay. D2 national champion, right? Received a master's degree from Bethune-Cookman College. That's here in the city. Daytona Beach, you feel me? And he also has gotten to the content creation, man, doing his thing in the city. And then he was a drummer for the band called Green Walls, man. Y'all give it up for the one, the only Keezydre in the building, man.
Man. Where you get that from,
Hey,
man?
bruh. Hey, I can't, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do, bruh.
Green Walls, that's something like...
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, this is what I do.
Okay.
Welcome, man. How you doing, bro?
What's going on?
Hey,
bro?
man.
I'm doing good. I can't complain.
That's good, bro. Yeah, man. I had, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that.
You gotta show love, man.
Yeah.
I seen Shannon Sharp say something where, you know, stuff is earned, and you should be, you know what I'm saying, the stuff that you earned, you should be, you know what I'm saying, appreciated for that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something that I've been doing. But when he said it, it was like, yeah, that's what I've been doing, but I just never said it.
Yeah.
So it was like trying to get better with the intro. So yeah, bro.
Yeah, that intro was lit. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna lie.
Yeah,
It caught me off guard a little bit.
Yeah.
I ain't even know you knew all that. But hey,
Yeah,
y'all
man.
heard what the man said.
So how you doing today, bro?
Man, I'm chilling. I'm vibing. I can't complain. Like I said, I'm living.
Yeah, living.
I'm living.
Man, how has the path been just getting to where you're at right now? Like, has it been crazy or you saw it coming? Like, what's going on?
Man, it's crazy, but I already knew what it was. I already know me.
Yeah.
A lot of preparation, a lot of, finding myself, discipline.
Yeah.
People look at it and say, how you get to where you get to, but it's not easy.
Right.
You know that.
Yeah,
it's
for
not
sure.
easy. A lot of silent battles you got to fight by yourself.
Right.
So, just trying to stay humble and keep grinding because there's more work to do. That's all it is to it.
Yeah. So just for the people out there that don't know who you is, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be tapping in and watching, like, who is Keezydre, man?
That's for the people to find out who is Keezydre. Keezydre is someone who you never know. Keezydre might do this, do that. It ain't no telling what Keezydre doing, but Keezydre probably can do everything.
Okay.
That's who Keezydre is.
Bet. So with the content creation, like, was Keezydre added in that, or has that been where the name came? Like, you just had that name for a while?
In high school, my cousin, she had the name Keezy.
Okay.
And that's when Twitter was popping.
Okay.
So that's when I made a Twitter, and I'm like, dang, what should my name be?
Okay.
And I asked her, and she like, I don't know. I said, I'ma just say Keezy. Yeah, I'ma just say Keezy. You Keezy, and that's my best friend.
Okay.
So I was trying to like mark her a little bit, like you Keezy, I'ma be Keezydre.
Right.
I didn't know Keezydre was gonna take over like that. I didn't know that. So that's kind of where like Keezy came from, and it's always been a thing since high school. But I can't help that it just blew up like how it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's how it happened, man. I always tell people my name, Settle, came from, I worked in Jimmy Jazz in the mall.
Yeah.
And I went by Set at the time. I was just starting the brand, trying to figure out what I wanted my name to be and all this stuff. And I walked in there, and I always say shout out LaToya, man. She live in Orlando or Sanford. She's not from here, but she's a drive from over there to come, she was the head manager of Jimmy Jazz.
Uh-huh.
And one day I walked in there, dog, and she was like, Settle. And then they called me that for a couple months. And I was trying to figure out a name. I'm like, shit, that's my name.
It just stuck with you.
Yeah, and then I added Legendary in front of it just because
Yeah.
the brand. Because then on certain flyers when I was getting booked, they would put Legendary Seto.
Yeah.
But my name was Seto.
Mhm.
So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go by Legendary Seto at this
Yeah,
point.
man.
Because then it just makes sense.
Yeah, it's crazy how stuff comes up and, you know, you just run with it. It just happens, you know.
Right.
And like I said, Keezydre just kind of just happened and, you know, it just took off from there.
Right. So some of the events I know I've seen you at was the EBE Center, right?
Mhm.
I know y'all was rocking out there for a while. How was some of those events, and do you feel like it, you know, it helped the city?
Yeah, it helped the city in a way because what we were trying to do is bring something to the city that the city didn't have.
Absolutely.
I always believe in the city. It's always so much negative stuff they putting out there on my city. I don't like that.
Right.
I'm from Daytona. I born and raised here, so it's some good in Daytona, especially if you put a spotlight on it. The good part of Daytona. People always put a negative spotlight on Daytona. We this, we that. It's some good in Daytona. Other cities come to Daytona.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you know, I'm just trying to be that person, you know, that bring out the positive in Daytona.
Mm-hmm.
Not just, you know, for surrounding cities, but all over. Daytona is on the map.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we got what? Bike week, truck week, Jeep week, NASCAR week. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Just had Rockville.
yeah, Rockville was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't into stuff like that. But I think next year I'm gonna do NASCAR and I'm gonna do Rockville.
And what's crazy is I'm not neither, but you know, I got a little connect through the speedway where when the NASCAR come, I go see the races.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that's at the speedway, I go to, and I'm not a NASCAR fan, but growing up and knowing what's going on there, and then when you go there, it's a whole different feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It's just stepping out of your comfort zone and seeing what else to the world.
Right.
Celebrities, all types of stuff going on. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's on my bucket list, bro. NASCAR next year, and then you know during bike week they bring the motorcycles out there, do the dirt bikes.
Yeah.
And you know I used to ride dirt bikes, so
Yeah.
that's something that I want to see people do.
Yeah.
So watching you know EBE Center, that was definitely a vibe. You know, Miss Lisa and all that. It was everything y'all. You know, then I know y'all was like renting it out for other events and stuff. I think the first time I've been there, we actually got booked to like shoot somebody's like baby shower or something like that. And then that's when I was like, oh, this is what this is. And then that kind of helped me, you know what I'm saying? And I came to 1-2 step during bike week and was like,
Crazy,
what the?
dog.
I had never been, right? Because I can't dance.
Yeah.
So I never been.
You can't dance?
Nah, bro.
You don't got no rhythm?
Nah.
I'll teach you something.
Bro, I'm horrible, bro.
It's like a little hip movement. All you gotta have is a little hip movement, a little head bar, and some shoulders a little bit. You can't do too much. You just gotta keep it like smooth, like just a smooth.
I ain't got that, bro.
Just a little smooth.
Nah,
you
bro.
feel
We ain't
me?
doing that on camera, bro.
Okay,
Get that.
okay.
Hey, you put it on me, bro. Get off of me, bro.
I'm just trying to.
Nah, just on him. But
just
nah.
trying to tell you.
Yeah,
you
nah, I
feel
never,
me?
bro. I never could, even with making music, like being on tempo, being on beat and stuff like that. Like I can, you know, play something or instrument or something, but I can't dance. Bro.
So how you perform if it's not really dancing?
It's not really dancing because the type of music that I make
Yeah.
is more like I don't even know what to tell. They would know. They be at the shows watching, but I don't dance, bro.
Okay. You don't gotta dance.
Even doing the
I
foot.
don't dance. I just got a little rhythm.
Yeah, see, I ain't got none.
I just got.
I don't know how I got 3 kids, bro.
Oh man, that's a different type of rhythm.
I guess so.
That's a different.
I guess so.
hey,
Yeah, I guess so.
That's
man.
a different subject right there. No.
Yeah. So back, get back on topic, man. Hey,
You remember Troy? Do you for real? He used to get out there and dance all night at the end and just he thought he was the best dancer. Like, boy, your ass.
it's
really
like, bro, it's like when I realized like bottle wars.
Yeah.
When people order cheap liquor in the club,
Yeah.
I didn't know was frowned upon, right? So you know, being at Euphoria, you know, I'm in the back, I'm hanging out, you know, I be watching the cameras, I be doing all type of shit in the office, just doing, talking to the bottle girls, bro. They be like, I hear them come back there and just say stuff like they're not selling nobody out, but it's like they getting bottles, and I'm hearing the females like, oh, that's what he got,
Right.
and I'm sitting on the couch like, hold on.
See the thing? Yeah.
So when I get Jack Honey, this is what y'all think about me?
Yeah.
And they like, well, Seto, we know you, and we know you got a preference, but, and I'm in my mind like, oh, this whole time, boy, I'm thinking I'm the man.
Yeah.
Man, hell no. But I didn't know that was a thing either.
Man, me and my brother got a thing, and it's this little inside, but it's just how we think, bro. Like, we don't care what people say or think about us, but at the same time, we know people watching.
Right.
So it's like, if we got a section, we know we can't get no cheap liquor. Even if we on a budget, it's like we know we can't get no cheap liquor. Cause we know they gonna be looking like, oh, that's what they drinking. Nah, we drinking for real.
Right.
For real.
Bro, we be getting Hennessy, bro. I don't even be wanting that shit, bro.
And that's what he told me, like, bro, Hennessy ain't in style no more. I'm like, what? So
I never liked it, bro. I feel like Hennessy got you on like demon time. Like,
yeah, that's why I had to start drinking that.
yeah, Hennessy, like, bro, you.
I was waking up the next morning not living.
Bro, I drunk Remy one night, bro. Now I get back to this at a sneaker ball. Remember Kimberly? She was rap. She used to rap, and then she was doing like photography and stuff for a minute.
I think I know.
She driving trucks now.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Bro, she had a sneaker ball. I went, bro, and they had like Remy. They had like just they ain't had nothing that I like.
Yeah.
So I got Remy because my team was there. Bro, next day I was looking for a house. This house I came to visit the next day. I threw up in the yard.
That's how you know it was your
I
house?
said, I guess it's my house, then. Literally, bro.
When we had that meeting up there, over there, that shit was crazy.
Bro, do you know what happened when he was here? Bro,
Oh,
I fell
we didn't
asleep.
even have nothing.
Bro, I fell asleep
Oh, he had a
right
drink
here,
before.
bro.
Yeah.
Full clothes.
When I got there, he like, man, this drink right here, man, it been hitting, man. This thing got me feeling good.
Bro, I was up when you got there, bro. I'm like, I felt the whole meeting. It's over, bro.
Yeah.
I had to like real deal, like, okay, you gotta focus, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. Okay. So you got some upcoming events, man. You know, first of all, I'm gonna let you talk about it, but we got something I'm seeing with K Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about that.
K Michelle, old fine ass.
Hey.
Yeah, we going down south with it.
Okay.
Fort Lauderdale at my dog spot. Shots out Chabo. You feel me, for, booking. Letting me host the K Michelle. So yeah, we gonna go down there and you already know how we gonna get.
Yeah, that's gonna be a move.
You know how we gonna get. Just getting my mind right, because at the end of the day, I look at it like business.
Right.
You feel me? I'm trying to what I'm doing, I'm trying to reach, I'm trying to be the biggest.
Right.
I know it may sound, but I'm trying to be the biggest. So my grind different right now. How I approach things is different right now. People may think it's, oh, you just being silly, and nah, I'm grinding for real. You feel me? So I appreciate, bro, for that opportunity booking me, and I'm gonna take that, and it's gonna be a movie, man.
Yeah.
I can't let the people down. It's gonna be a movie for sure. So yeah, man, we're gonna be down south with it. We're gonna turn up Memorial Weekend.
Yeah.
That's how we coming.
I looked at it when we were texting about it. I was like, damn, I want to go, man.
Yeah.
I saw the flyer. I looked at the day. I'm like, man, I gotta go to work the next day, man.
Yeah, and that's how I be though, like with grinding, cause I still have a job myself, and that's what's paying my bills. So certain events I gotta say no to because of
Right.
work.
Right.
Which sucks, but
Yeah, it's a grind, dog. Only if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would definitely say, like, I think the path that we on right now is gonna get to the point to where that stuff gonna start taking care of itself, so we ain't even gotta worry about all that. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Cause to me, that's when people make it, when you don't gotta get up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I think I was telling him the other day, I was just venting because I go on these random rants in the house all the time for no reason, right?
Yeah.
And I said, bro, you work for 8 hours, but if you really think about it, you giving your job more than 8 hours a day because you got to go to sleep the day before. So when you do the math, you giving them 13 to 15 hours of your day.
Yeah,
when that could be your stuff.
Yeah.
And when I tapped into that, I just told him, I ain't gonna say what I said, but just know that shit ain't finna be there no more, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's part of the grind, just thinking about where you gonna come from. And talking things into existence. Very spiritual. Like, I talk to God a lot. God, and without God, I don't know where I'd be. So it's a grind right now, and I know it's bumps in the road, but as long as your faith is strong, my faith is strong right now, like, I ain't scared of nothing. Whatever obstacle come, I'm ready to attack it full speed. Like, that's just a mindset you gotta have with anything, you feel me?
Right.
So That's what I want to put out there. Like, keep going. It ain't gonna be easy. Keep going.
Yep. And if it was easy, man, everybody would do it. You feel me?
Everybody would do
That's I live by that. Where it's like, I feel like if you're trying to better yourself, you're trying to put your kids in a situation, put your family in a situation to where like they ain't got to worry about nothing, and they ain't got to go through the things that I had to go through. You know, I gave the Army 8 years of my life.
Yeah.
I could never get back. You know what I'm saying? Not saying it was bad, but you know, it's so many probably other things I could have been doing.
Yeah.
Then serving the country and going to Afghanistan and all that. You know, it paid off for certain things. You know, but I don't want them to have to. You know, I would say go do something that they don't want to do. I feel like when we wake up in the mornings, we not wanting to go work there, you know, but we know we gotta go work there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I always say, like, to me, the Jits didn't ask to be here, so it's like I gotta do my best as a father to provide for them. So you know what I'm saying? They can have what they want, and you know, not only what they want, the stuff that obviously they need.
Yeah.
You know, so now we got another event though. Boots on the Ground, May 25th. So let's talk about that, man. What's going on with that?
I don't know no boots on the ground dance, but I'm gonna get out there and dance.
Okay.
But yeah, we got boots on the ground in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Where at?
I think at Cypress. It's at Cypress.
Okay.
Keezydre will be there with the camera and showing out. We gonna see what's up. That's a thing right now though.
Yeah.
Boots on the
Yeah,
ground.
everybody
dance
got boots
again.
and cowboy hats and cowgirl hats and fans.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock the Timbs though. They said I can't rock the Timbs. Can I rock the Timbs, man?
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. That'd be so funny.
The Timbs.
I'm gonna tell you this. Can we get a time on that?
What?
The boots on the ground. If you give me a time, if I'm done with this wedding, bro, if you wear the Timbs, I think I got some water boots in there.
What the water boots? You gonna wear the water boots?
I'm gonna wear the water boots out there, bro. And we gonna just do some dumb out there, bro.
Come on, man.
I'm
wearing the
bro,
Timbs. Like, that's no question about it.
I'm saying if I can go, we have a wedding to shoot that day. But if
yeah.
we get out of the and that thing is freshly started, yeah, bro. And it's in Daytona, so I ain't got to go too far to shoot this wedding.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro. I don't care, bro. I'll come out of business in some overalls.
Yeah.
And go to Walmart and get a straw hat.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's how you gotta come. Hey, come how you wanna come. Hey, you make the fit.
Right, bro.
You make the fit. So yeah. But we gonna definitely be out there, boots on the ground. We're gonna see what that's talking about.
Yeah, man. Shout out all the people out there that's stepping in the name of whatever the hell y'all stepping in. Cause y'all doing it, bro. Them fans too loud too, bro. It sound like if it hit you, it'll hurt, bro.
But I ain't gonna lie. That boots on the ground song, after that day, I don't want to hear it no more.
Please.
I don't want to. My Jit 2 years old and he know that song.
Oh Lord.
I don't want to hear it no more.
You know what did it for me? When we did the Atlantic drumline thing and they did it, I'm like, okay, this is out of hand. And then the parents had the fans in the crowd when they did it.
Yeah, like what, they just carry the fans around?
That's what bro, you be in Euphoria or somewhere, bro. And then we was at the bridal shower and somebody, and then they didn't even go pick it. It just came on in their rotation and there was a chick in there pulled it out, bro. And I said, where was it? And then, you know, the fan not small.
Yeah.
I'm like, how you ready for this? But I guess
they be ready. I got an auntie, shots out auntie, you know who I'm talking about. We at like a little cookout or something, man. They play that song. She pull out the fan and that bitch just go to whack whack. I'm like, where did you get that from?
Bruh, it sound like remember the Poppers?
Yeah.
Like in school?
Yeah.
That's what it just remind me of, bro. Like I don't know, bruh. But
shots out, boots on the ground.
Yeah, shout out. Hey, anything positive, I'm down for it. And I feel like that's bringing a lot of people together too, though, because everybody be stepping. And everybody, I like when we at certain clubs and stuff, and I look on the dance floor, and like half the club stepping. To me, it's like, dang,
that's gonna turn the party up for sure.
Yeah. Any cookout, anything right now, you can go. You could probably go anywhere.
Yeah.
And right now and do that, it's over. Then they got the little white girl, light skinned girl, whoever she is, she out there.
I'm tired of her. I'm on the side that's tired of her.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired of her too, bro. I
don't got nothing against it.
Yeah, right.
It was the video when she was like, I can't be fucked.
Yeah.
Man, you going too far.
Yeah, and then it's like, what she doing, anybody can do it. I think because she's light skinned and she's pretty, where
she got a little rhythm to it too.
No, if you go online, you know how like when you click on one video and they start showing similar videos, it's so many people that's doing it with her too.
So what she doing different? She just a white girl.
She's just white, and they thought she was white.
Oh, she's like
she's black.
Oh,
I did some research.
Yeah,
she black.
About her daddy.
Her daddy is mixed, but her mom is white, but she's black. and she's just really light. And now it makes sense. But then I guarantee that lost so much clout because I think that's why, like, damn, this white girl dancing like us, and she damn near dancing better than us. That's what I think happened. That's like Lil Nas X made that country song. That shit went stupid. And there's so many fucking country songs sound like that, right? Or you think about the one black dude that could change his voice to sound country. He famous now. There's another guy that made, is that something to the two step, something.
You talking about him?
And he black, right? That dude black. He black, bro.
You know, the black artist is making country music now, though.
On purpose.
Like Beyonce.
Right, on purpose.
Is she a country artist now? Like,
I don't understand when people get in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and they made like rap music. I don't. Bro, if you look up the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you'll be surprised. It's like all rappers. Mm-hmm. But it's like, I don't know. You got to just look it up. It's going to blow your mind. Like Jay-Z, Wayne, Biggie, all them is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and I don't even understand. I can see Jay-Z, maybe, I don't know all his songs. I know Biggie ain't got no.
The industry tricky.
He wasn't even here. He wasn't even here for that, bro.
The industry tricky, man. Ain't no telling, ain't no. I'm not
bro.
even surprised, to be honest with
you. If you look it up, it'll really blow your mind. I think like Michael Jackson in there.
Michael Jackson.
He didn't even make no rock and roll.
Michael Jackson is the GOAT, though. And I only say that because I got a little cousin. She like 6 years old. And she started singing Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I got a hot take for that now, right? You know.
And she started singing Michael Jackson. I'm like, you know that? She like, yeah. I'm like, he the GOAT.
He ain't my GOAT. You know, I feel like, I'm going to say this, bro. Whoever said this too online, because you might understand this when I say this. A lot of people are praised because they passed away early. So, like, I seen this take this dude did, bro, in the barbershop. I don't know where the fuck he was at.
Yeah.
But it was like, I watched it. And he said Biggie and Tupac were put in the predicament that they was in because they died at the height of their career. And he's like, we never got to see them come down to where another rapper will be able to pass them. And so they're kept here, even though like you got people like maybe the Baby was like real hot, right? But then like he's normal, you know, he's normal artist. And we got to see him come down. Or like if Wayne would have died on, what was the Carter 3? Everybody know? He would have been considered, you know, in the argument. They even brought up like Nas, or like if Jay-Z died with one of them albums that was stupid, or even Kanye West at the height of his career. And he was like, they're glorified because they died when they was on top of the world. Yeah. And to me, like with Michael Jackson is like, don't get me wrong, he's definitely top 3. But I just feel like, truthfully, Chris Brown better than him.
I go with numbers don't lie. Numbers do not lie.
At all.
And Michael Jackson got them. Man, them folks was looking at Michael Jackson and passing out.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. Right?
Why?
I got a good take on that.
Why?
Who back then, to me, talent all across the world was never, it was like one guy here, one guy here, one guy here, one guy here. It's like you play ball, right?
Yeah. I'm a hooper, football player.
Now understand what I'm finna say, because I did the same thing. But back in the day, on certain teams, it was what? One star player, right? You got niggas in the league right now who the 6-7 man could come in and start on a whole nother team. But what I'm getting at is like people are getting noticed and they just as talented. Well, back then, you know, like what's the guy name? Elvis. James Brown. You know, it's only like you could pick these guys, but now it's like it's 1,000. You got somebody like Tory Lanez, who's like a Drake on steroids. For real. Tory Lanez talented as hell, bro. He could sing, he write for people, he rap, like he could rap hard. To me, just Chris Brown covers everything in a more, he touched more music to me, like more genres to me. And I feel like Michael Jackson was the only person back then that could dance like that.
So Chris Brown, your GOAT.
Oh yeah, for R&B, for
R&B.
Pop, R&B.
Yeah, please say he the R&B.
Okay,
did you even go out there and say that?
Yeah. No, his numbers. I feel like if Chris Brown don't die for nothing crazy, I know he locked up right now, cross seas.
On his tour,
bro. They locked him up, bro, for 2 years ago. They locked him up for something. He bust a bottle.
just goes to show you, man. People try to bring you down when you're up.
He done booked, and they knew he booked over there too.
Yeah.
And they said then let him come. They let him come back over there.
Oh, this day. Oh, he coming over here.
And
this
they
day?
arrested
We'll
him
be
over
ready
there,
for
bro.
him.
And that shit was in 2023. But yeah, they trying to get him out now. But yeah, bro. I don't know. I'm more of like, I feel like modern day now is just so much talent out there that like even when you go to these schools and see these jits play. When I was playing, bro, we had maybe if it was starting 5, maybe 2 jits on the team probably raw.
Yeah.
Man, them jits out there is raw.
Yeah.
They taller, they faster. Everybody running 4.5s, 4.4s. You know, at the combine, you got DNs running 4.2, 4.3s, 4.4s. It's crazy to me.
They training different because they giving that bag out earlier.
Right.
So,
I don't know. Talent just, I don't know. To me, it's so many cameras too, to where like it's so easy to make it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Who am I, man? But hey, hey, man.
Getting a little
Yeah. The side talk is needed though. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I seen, and I do got a bone to pick after I say this. I seen the movie, a preview. I'm happy as fuck. I like how it looked.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll say what I gotta say.
Okay.
But let's talk about the movie, man.
Man, the movie is something my brother envisioned. Like that's his vision and that's his calling. I'm just a part of it. I'm gonna support my brother, so I'm a part of it. You know, I started off like just behind the scenes, and it's really hard because you gotta depend on people's schedules and all that. So I was in college when he shot the first movie, and I was back home visiting, and somebody didn't show up. So he looked at me like, man, can you do this part? I'm like, nah. He like, come on, bro. I'm like, all right. Not thinking nothing of it, so I did it. And then, I only had like 2 parts in the movie, but this second movie, he like, you got a bigger part. I'm like, all right, I ain't gonna, I'm at a different stage in my life, and I'm like, all right, well, let's do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's been tough, but we shooting it, we doing what we doing. And one thing about it, when you get behind that, when a lot of folks get behind that camera, they be like, oh, it's easy. When that camera start to shoot,
yeah,
it's a whole different thing. But yeah, man, what about the movie, man? What you got to say? Let me hear it.
I ain't getting no phone call, bro.
See?
And I felt, hear me out, bro. I just feel as if like the last couple years, when you think of Daytona in a certain avenue, I feel like the brand has kind of tapped into that to where like we've inspired. You know what I'm saying? I'm online looking, and it's a lot of people that's like, they biting. You know what I'm saying? Like now I see certain people with shooters. Certain people start holding arms. If I go back, right, I feel like I originated that. Other than some other people, like shout out Jared, 100,000 artists. Like I always give him a shout out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know like the people that was with the Lions Den, y'all with the EBE, y'all been out here doing certain, you know what I'm saying, events. But I just felt like I was just a little not disappointed. I was a little disappointed. Like, dang, I would have loved to been in that. How much love I got for the city and how I'm trying to inspire other people in the city. I felt like, you know what I'm saying? I just would have loved that phone call.
Yeah, and damn, he picking a bone with me on national television. But nah, I like that. See, like the last meeting we had, I told you like with this like content and photography and production, I'm new to it. So no disrespect, I just wasn't tapped into that lifestyle. I didn't know about Jared like that until the movie. Shouts out Jared. I didn't know about people doing these type of things until really like a year ago, bro.
Yeah.
So me personally, I can't speak on that because that wasn't my lane.
Right.
And I get where you coming from. And a lot of times it's like you got so much going on and people look at you. You try to be like authentic with people and be real, but some people show their true colors and they take stuff the wrong way. And it's hard to work with some people because, on our end, we don't mean to be like that, but it's business.
Right.
We look at it like on the business side, but it'd be a lot going on into the movie.
Yeah.
And you know, with us, our pride being away sometimes, well, I say myself, like pride being away, like just as simple as asking who want to be in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like you begging.
Yeah, I get that.
You feel like you begging. So, you know, with your mindset, I had to tell, you know, my partner, well, my business partner / family, I had to tell, we had to have a meeting and say, like, it's okay. That's what you got to do to, you know, take that next step. But yeah, man, we'll get up with that for sure.
Yeah, man. Man.
I'm pretty sure it's something out there.
Yeah, I just, I'm just waiting on my moment, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like, I feel like I know myself. I'll be good at that. I know me and Jared talked. I got a part in one of his movies he got coming out. I ain't gonna say what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like, just with what we do, it's not a lot of us in the city.
Yeah.
So I feel like we need to kind of come together and make this shit, keep getting to where it's at. Because I felt like after people saw what we did at the basketball game, you know what I'm saying? And then once they see this and once they see whatever else we might do, I feel like that's when people gonna start.
Was lit.
Bro, that was crazy, bro. I can't wait for next season already. And we need to start tapping in with the football.
Football, we going dumb.
I'm ready, bro.
Football, the only thing about it, I work in athletics.
Yes, I know.
So football season is crazy for me.
I ain't gonna lie, so that means I can call you for that side gate.
You do.
Yeah, I do.
You do.
You know what's crazy? I seen y'all. I think I seen your pops out there, and I went to go that way, but I was too far back. I ain't had your number or nothing, and then I had people with me. I was like, I'm just gonna go through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it is. I thought.
Yeah, man. Hit my phones. Make sure homecoming is definitely like something you gotta pop out to.
All right, say less, bro.
As far as content or whatever, homecoming, you gotta be out there homecoming. Bro.
Is it a way to get on the field? Do I gotta pay you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we should do it like other cities, right?
I ain't gonna say the way on camera.
Okay.
But just holla at me.
All right, say less, man.
Holla at me.
Who's gonna be on the field, man?
We'll talk about that.
So, got a really good question for you. You ready?
Yeah.
What is your biggest inspiration in what you do?
My biggest inspiration, what I do?
What inspires you? Like, what makes you want to go get it?
Number one, that bad. That's number one.
Okay.
Bad. I want to take care of my people for sure.
Yeah.
And two, is just like, nowadays there's so much negative stuff going around, bro. And I want to be just that person, that brain, that positive light to things, that energy to things. I want to put a smile on people's face. You never know what people going through, you feel me? So, like, when I'm around, I'm a person already that I don't like the mood to be, like, down. I don't like you to be down around me. I know people go through stuff, but I'm just that person that's always joking, laughing, ready to wild out, you feel me? So I like to bring that type of energy to people around me. That's what that's what inspired me, is just put a smile on people's face and letting them, showing them like it's okay. This is life. This is life. We here. This is life. So we got to make the best of it.
Yeah.
That's what's really inspiring me, bro. Like, real deal. Just to have fun. Have fun, man.
Nice.
People be too down, and like I said, I know it's life, but you got to find some joy in it. You got to, because if you don't, just gonna be in the same spot.
Yeah.
So that's what really inspired me. Like my people that's around me, I want better for them. I want to be the one that give them that, and just that overall joy when I come around, or whoever, we having a good time.
Yeah. Now that's real. I'll definitely say that's something, same for me. Just my people, want to put my people on, make sure the jit straight, you know what I'm saying? Be able to buy my mom a car, all type of stuff, bro. I be just dreaming, bro. I be playing the lottery. I be asking Lex, hey, bro, if I win 93 million, this is what I'm gonna do. I be just saying random stuff,
talk about
bro.
it all the time.
Yeah, bro. I be trying to talk it to, existing, like, well, if it happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ready. I always say, too, that building across from Urban Ass. I said, I'm going to buy that building one day, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To add more black establishments here where we can have multiple places that we need to go to be able to hang out, have a good time. And, we don't got to me, like a big production studio where you can go and, like, make shirts, have business meetings. I want to make it somewhere where a black-owned company, we own the building. And when you come in there, you know what I'm saying? Like, we putting people in positions to be successful. You know what I'm saying? I just did a PowerPoint presentation you're gonna probably see tomorrow for my whole team, man. And I just went over what the future is looking like for us and what I'm trying to get us to.
Yeah.
And everybody got a legendary appreciation award and stuff like that, just to show them my gratitude.
Yeah.
And I put a lot into that PowerPoint, bro. You know, it was we was there for like 2.5 hours, and it was in a big conference room. I had the PowerPoint on the TV, and I just, you know, went through like 20-something, 30-something slides, bro.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to show them like this is what we gonna get to.
Yeah.
One day we gonna be in here. It's gonna be 200 people.
Yeah. And that's
You know?
that's how you gotta speak it. Like you gotta speak it into existence. I feel like, and you know, don't let other people say what you can't do, because it's a lot of doubters out there. And you know, the best thing for me, what I realized, because I was a person that cared about what people thought.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't give a f.
Yeah.
I really don't. Excuse my language.
Now you good? We could beep it out if we need to, but hey.
I don't. You can't, like, because the same people that's telling you what you can't do or judging you is the same people that don't have no vision.
Yeah.
Or they just sitting right there judging people.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that. I'm going to be up here while you doing that.
Yeah, I remember I got in a bad argument when I was younger, bro. I was like 18, and I was trying to figure out what I want to do in life, and somebody was like, well, what about what they think about you? I literally looked them in their face and was like, I don't care what you think about me. And I've lived my whole life like that, to where like I know what I'm trying to get to, you know what I'm saying? And like I'm so locked in to where it's like anything in my way, I'm just going around, jumping over, I'm running through it, you know what I'm saying? Now it's gonna be little hiccups in the road where you might have to take a day or two off and stuff like that, but you know, you won't never catch me just like not working, you know what I'm saying?
As long as you progressing.
Yeah, but look what we doing right now.
Yeah.
It's what is it? 8? It's 9:16. Everybody watching TV, drinking beer, you know, in the bed, man. Listen, man, we grind. If you want it, bro, you gotta grind, bro. You gotta go get it, bro. For real. Tomorrow is not promised, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and nobody care about what you did back then either. It's about what the hell you doing right now. I'm always live by that, bro.
And I'm at that age right now, like, this is the age where you really gotta, like, I feel like you gotta figure out what you doing.
Mm-hmm.
This is the years right here, like, you make it or break it. And to start, last year was tough for me, man. Last year was tough for me, but God put me through that, and I'm still grinding, but God put me through that to make me look at life a different way.
Mm-hmm.
My thought process is different. The beginning of the year, bro, you know, people don't know this, but like, beginning of the year, first, I came into the year already talking that, like, next year gonna be my year.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be my year. In the beginning of the year, the first part of the month, no drinking, no social media, no phone, just going to the gym, work, taking care of my kid.
Mm-hmm.
And it was hard. But God, that February, God just put it all in perspective, like, oh, this is what you finna do. Just do it.
Right.
Just do it. I'm like, what? I don't do that. I don't want to be on a spotlight like that. But, you know, it's just how it works out. That's how he made it to be. So now I'm going to attack it full speed.
Absolutely, bro. I mean, it's something where, like, I was at the beach, what was that, 2 years ago now, Lex? January 1st, we watched the fireworks. Bro, 2 years, bro. True story. I just had got done performing in Tampa. So normally we'll stay over or whatever, some shit like that. We end up coming back. I'm still in the rental.
Mm-hmm.
We go to my brother's shit. We drinking. Shout out Rayo. We over there drinking, just chilling, just talking it up about, you know, it's New Year. Back then I probably was drinking Remy with him, cause he a Remy. And so I got one cigar that I saved for that night. You know, cause I'm a big Fat Betty. It's a sweet cigar.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Fat Betty. You feel me? Hey, let's go to the beach. I just thought of it, bro. I don't even know. Let's go to the beach. I don't want to be here. And then my people who was with me, they hopped. He was with, had somebody else with me. They hopped in. We went to the beach. And then me knowing the city, I know people be thinking where they can't park at. I know nobody gonna be over there, so I park like right by the beach.
Yeah.
Like If you know, you know. If you go over there, if I go over there to hang out, I'm going over there to park my truck. Cause I know Troll ain't gonna see it.
Yeah.
So I'm over there park, bro. And first I'm in. There's something for me to get out. We get out. I think we had the bottle in the car with us. You know what I'm saying? I cut my cigar. I lit it up, and then the fireworks started. He's standing there. She's standing there. I'm literally just looking. And I told him around. I said, bro, I was screaming. He was there. I was screaming. This all you. I said, everything we've been through, man. I was like, man, F all that shit, man. I'm like, bro, I kept asking him, bro, I hope you ready, bro. I said, something just came over me, bro. I'm just standing there, you feel me? And something just came over me, bro. And I'm smoking this cigar, bro. Fireworks going fucking crazy. People out there, you know, having a good time, bro. And I'm just standing there. Yeah. I know people was looking at me like, what the hell wrong with him? And I turned around like, bro, this is it, bro. I feel it, bro. Next thing I know, bro, all this happened. Next thing I know, bro, euphoria happened. Next thing I know, bro, we getting booked for weddings. Next thing I know, bro, my show money went up. Next thing I know, my brand, you know, the people that we was with at the time, he know they all gone. We done started over with totally new people. You know what I'm saying? And back then we probably had more people than we have now. And they just didn't fit what we was trying to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? From management all the way down to just influencers. And now what we at right now, bro, I told him it was gonna happen. Yeah. I told him, he could tell you if I'm lying. I told him the other day, you finna be able to quit your job soon. Mm-hmm. That's how you gotta, yep. You feel me? So that's what you working, bro. I believe this shit, bro. I bleed this shit, bro. And not a day go by to where like, that's why I'm trying to get all my team to understand, like, it shouldn't one day go by where you don't do something brand related, bro. I don't give a fuck what you going through. We all going through stuff. And the only way we gonna make it is we gotta dare to be different, bro. Keep going. And you gotta, somebody gonna be done tuck they tail, bro. They gonna be still here. Nah, bro. I'm trying to be in New York, standing over on a skyscraper, with that black tape over my mouth. Oh man, who you think you is? Old boy? Yeah, man. Hey, man, I'm just trying to tap in. Trying to tap in, man. But I'm not gonna hold you too much longer, man. Last question. This is from one of the viewers, man. You know what I'm saying? They asked me to ask you, are you single, bro?
Am I single?
Yeah.
You trying to get me in trouble, bro?
Bro, that's what I was. You feel me? Somebody asked me this by myself a couple years ago. I couldn't believe it. You
Somebody asked you that about me?
No, about me.
About you.
Yeah, I was somewhere, bro, about to perform. It had nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah.
And then I'm talking to the girl, like on some interview type vibe, and she was like, "Are you single?" But the whole world standing in front of me. I said, "Well, why would you?"
Yeah, why would you do that?
You know what I'm saying? Then I had to say the right thing.
What you said?
I said, "No, I'm looking I'm looking off stage, bro, and they looking at me like this."
You hesitated? You got in trouble that night.
Rob, what?
You got in trouble that night.
On the way home, like, man, argued the whole way. All right, man, she put me on the spot, bro. I'm like, what the relationship got to do with the music, bro? Like, it just threw me. Yeah. You feel me? But yeah, bro, I did get, that was a long night, bro.
The viewers asked, am I single?
Yeah, bro. Look,
let me read the card, bro.
This is what people ask me to ask you.
Are you single?
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yes, I'm single. I'm single, but, you know, I ain't really looking for nothing right now.
Yeah.
I really just focus on what I got going on. And that's the God honest truth. No disrespect to women. No disrespect to women. Hey, we got some women in the building.
Yeah, it was just Mother's Day, man. Shout out all the mamas out there, man.
No disrespect to women, but you know, I feel like later on down the line, that stuff will come.
Yeah.
It'll come. I ain't really, you know, I need somebody. If it happens, it happens. Mm-hmm. But I'm focused on the grind right now, bro. That's the God honest truth. I'm focused on the grind, and I don't want no female to be. I don't want to hurt no female because I'm not giving her what she feel like she needs.
Yeah.
I don't want to feel obligated to, you know, a female. Just doing my thing.
Yeah.
Because if I want to talk about a female right now, or any type of female, I can talk about it right now. And I don't want to deal with no attitude. But Keezydre is single, but he ain't mingling.
Hey, man. Yeah. Well, I appreciate the time, bro, man. We locked in. I told you, first event, we met up at Urban Ash. Shout out Urban Ash, man. Another growing company, man, that's thriving right now. I feel like doing, you know, very well. Proud of just all the establishments, too. Shout out Euphoria, too, man. You know, been a lot of ups and downs, but we just got to keep going, bro. And everything is a process. And, you know, they always say, what is it, Rome or Jerusalem, whatever the fuck, wasn't built overnight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Daytona ain't going to be built overnight, but we got to support each other, especially our people. You know what I'm saying? Because they supporting each other. I'm telling you that. Go on Main Street on Bike Week. That's all I got to say. And they in all them clubs and bars. They ain't complaining about prices. They ain't complaining about nothing. They having a good time. Even when they going to jail, bikes getting towed. But I guarantee, boy, them people out there having a good time. You only get to do this shit called life one time, bro.
One time. We're
So
gonna make the best of it. Hold up, let me ask you a question. When the next time Euphoria gonna be lit?
man, bro, see,
When the next time you going to Euphoria to get lit?
okay, so
I might gotta slide by there.
what I do is I don't know right now. I'm in this retreat mode right now, which they'll tell you I ain't been drinking. I ain't been.
Yeah.
I
had a shot before I came here.
Yeah, nah, I ain't been drinking. We went to New Orleans, and I had a long conversation with some of my team members that went, and it opened my eyes to me.
Yeah.
And so, like, I've been going to the gym since I got back. I've been, I drunk a little bit ladies' night at Euphoria, but I gave him a random cup. That was my cup.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I don't know. You already know we're gonna hang if we go. You already know I'm tapped in. We tapped in. Yeah. But I do think too, before we go, I want to do an event with you though. I want to do something to where we can. I do a back to school giveaway, so I definitely tap you in with that. We got to just figure out where it's gonna be at. I was just talking to one of my partners with that today.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get that done. But just something fun. You know what I'm saying? My next show, July 25th in Tampa, 26th, 25th in Tampa. That's coming up. You know what I'm saying? A couple months. So you and your bro definitely come down. I'm gonna show you how we do it, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You'll really enjoy it, bro. But I appreciate the time. Daytona, man. It's Keezydre, man. You know what I'm saying? Settle coming live, bro. We coming, bro. Anything before we go?
Man, first and foremost, I just want to appreciate, bro. You feel me? Legendary Settle. Shout out him. Your platform, everything. Just keep grinding. Support you. I appreciate you inviting me, and we doing this. We definitely gonna get up and do some more content, so y'all stay tuned. But it's your boy Keezydre coming to you live. We ain't stopping no time soon. We gonna keep going, and y'all stay tuned because we going all the way up.
Hey, you already know what I say, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bells, man. Tap in, bro. We're trying to grow. We're gonna keep growing. You can see the demon in my eyes now. I'm gonna start getting mad around this. Hey, where we going, man? Love y'all. Thank you for everything, man.
Hold up, 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 hold up. I told that you better hold up. I made a throw up. Legendary about to blow up. Million niggas need to hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Legendary.